Okay, CSS battle time. Let's see what we got going on here. Cool. Okay. So this isn't too excessive. I think what we can do, I mean, this is just a square, really. You see the outline. We have this nice square here. This could be, can you do a box shadow inset like that? I mean, I should be able to expand it and then shift it over, wherever I need it to go. So I think that will work. I could do, what I could do is actually make this my square and then box shadow it bigger and then move it over. That might work. And then what'll happen is there'll be another blue box shadow, that is like a box over here, but since it's blue, that's what's going to mask this tail. That's, I think, what I'm going to do. So the lower one, what do I want to do? Maybe I do a box shadow on the HTML to make the blue background. So this bar here that's sticking out that gets masked, that can be the HTML element, and it can make the blue all around. And since I'm rewriting a box shadow here, I'm going to overwrite it anyways, and so it won't matter. We can keep the yellow background, and I think that might be the way to go. Yeah. So should be able to do one background with an exceptionally large box shadow, and then I have to rewrite it anyways for the second one. Does that seem reasonable? Logical? Sensible? Nah, not at all. Background, because we gotta do it. It's gotta be done. And then we... box shadow is gonna be... I'm gonna have to do a position fixed if I do it that way, because I'll have to margin it down for the box shadow to show up. I could do border, but yeah, that would do the same thing. Position fixed on the body. Can I avoid that with anything? Probably could. Yeah, probably could. Oh. I think I know what's going on. Alright, sorry, I got very distracted. The dog was barking because she heard me out here but didn't realize it was me out here, and so doing what the dog does. I'm gonna have to edit that whole chunk out. Okay. Do I want to do box? Yeah, let's just do it. Position fix box shadow. Quit wasting time, dude. Let's go 0, 0, 0, right? Because we have the left, right movement, up, down movement, blur, the amount that you want to blur it, and then we have our radius of expansion. So let's go like 50 m. And then we are going to give it the color. So it gave it a little bit right there, but that's just the body that's showing up right there. What we're going to do now is margin this. Let's change the selector just so we can see the HTML better, what's happening to it. There it is. So we're going to do 110 on the up and down, and it's almost there. I'm just going to scooch this over a smidgen. Nope. 80. Nope. 100. I just want to shift it over more. So it's that one. We can do 100 on that, but we have to do, oh no, 110 and then 120. Man, I don't like that I have to do all of them for margin for this to work. Is there a better way to run the HTML element like that? It's a lot of characters right there. What if, instead of doing all of these, no. Nope, that won't work. Because I need to do the left margin more. I can't do it less. I could do the right margin less, but then if I don't have the left margin more, it's not going to work. If I do a border, I run into the similar issues, and yeah, it's going to be the same. I already don't like this solution, but we're going to keep rolling with it. Now we can take the body, and it's going to be a position fixed. Makes life real easy. Padding is going to be like 50 because we want a square. And then margin. Let's margin it into place. 100. Oh, let's give it a background. There it is. All right. Okay. -20. 10. Okay. It's not too shabby. It needs to be bigger. And either I do box shadow inset or I do box shadow. We're going to see what happens when I do all this. That looks pretty even. Let's see what happens when we throw the rotate on here. You don't need a transform. You can just do a rotate. 45 degrees. Hey, there we go. So this is going to be problematic because that's like 58. 57. 58. Oh, no. Great. What am I seeing? I'm too big. All right. That's already worrisome. Okay, that looks pretty good. Now let's see what happens when we do our box shadow here. Let's see if we can get an inset to work. It might not be the way to go. I'm already using 5 characters right here just to get 20 pixels. Okay. So then if we do 20, put the unit of measurement on it. There we go. And no, it's going to be positive 20 pixels. Yeah, okay. 40, 42, something like that. I don't like these. 19, 23, 24. Oh no, 23, 22, something like that. And let's move it over. Oh no, I'm moving it weird. Okay, 28, 29, 28. This is already looking weird. So maybe I should use a normal box shadow, and then expand it, because then I save on the inset. Whoa, mouse is going crazy. There we go. No. Control Z. No. Oh my gosh. Okay, yeah, I do. Because now I'm not getting to use this background either because of this. I'm having to use a different color on the box shadow and a different background. Yeah, this plan is falling apart. I did not think this through. So then I have to do a background. Man, that's no good. No, this one. There we are. There it is. Okay. And I bet we're not even going to get 100%. Oh yeah, let's do our second box shadow. Second box shadow, I said. And we're going to go like 100 pixels to the right. We're going to go 0, 0, and 40 pixels. Ooh, that's too much. 20 pixels. It's also too much. You know what? I don't need an expansion. Oh no! What I need is to not have a rotate on here. Oh, I hate moving stuff in with a rotate. Okay, it's way down there. Okay, yeah, because that's the axis. Native on. Ooh. Okay, that was way closer than I expected it to be. 110. 110. 111, 112, and let's see if this. These are all weird numbers. When it's weird numbers, I usually have a feeling like I messed up. Let's get our blue. Oh, where's my mouse? Okay, there it goes. I looked at my task manager the other day, and with OBS running and Chrome, it was at like, okay, at least we're 100% on this. I don't like it. I don't like the solution one bit. I'm having to redo the background. I had to write these really long box shadows. Yeah, see, my mouse isn't even working now. I think what I'm doing is I'm running out of RAM. I was talking, like I was saying, between OBS and these two Chrome tabs, the RAM is almost maxed out. So it only has 8 gigs on this laptop. It's not a high-end laptop. I think I need to update the RAM, and when that happens, the mouse starts glitching out. So I have my backup mouse with me this time, for sure. I'm not changing it. I'm gonna leave it for tonight. I'm just not clever today, and I'm gonna accept that and not try to fight it too much. I'm gonna look forward to seeing David's and Jason's solutions, and when I'm not clever, they usually are. And so, you know, that's what teamwork's all about. Got those people that can pick up where you leave off. If you don't know, Jason Martin, he does his own solutions. He posts them and shares them, and so he's usually has a really good solution as well. So 216, okay. I know it could be better. I won't chase it today. Hope you had a good day. It's Friday. Tomorrow's Saturday. I think CSS Battle does a live stream in the morning that goes over the top solutions sometimes. So that's actually a really good place to learn if you have a chance. So to look in on that. I hopefully can listen in. I have to work tomorrow, but hopefully get to listen in. All right. Bye.